What is up, everyone? It's me again, Gamerlush, with another episode of Final Fantasy A Realm Reborn. Guys, I wanted to do an episode. I was wondering what kind of episode I could do for you guys. But today we're gonna go to actually do a kind of like a frequently asked question: is how can you get your Chocobo to be your companion? You can actually use it as an attack pet. That said, I'm going to basically run the whole quest with you guys, so if you're wondering how to do that, go ahead and just look this video up and just follow along. First of all, the prerequisite, guys, all you have to be is level 30 and have done the previous Chocobo quest, My Little Chocobo. If you guys are wondering where that, I have a frequently asked questions video. Go reference that and it'll let you know. It's basically after level 20, the Chocobo handler will let you know about that. I'm playing as my summoner right now. Let's go ahead and summon him right now. And so, while we're summoning him, you can go ahead. The quest is given in the area of the South Shroud and the Big Black Shroud. So, going to the big world map right here, you can go ahead and click the Black Shroud. And regardless if you not have explored it yet, you can still go to all the regions in that area. Where you want to go is the South Shroud. And if you've been traveling or questing and hitting certain slots, the story quest will actually take you to Quarry Mill, which is the closest if you haven't explored at all. If you haven't explored at all, but except for the areas where the quest tells you to go, you will eventually make it to Quarry Mill. Once you go to Quarry Mill, you want to go west through the little spot here, south of Brocanon Dunduru. I'm not going to try to pronounce that. Go south and just follow all the way here, and you'll see a very beautiful area with well, not beautiful, it kind of looks dreary, but just the area it's very kind of swampish area. But you know, I guess beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Just the fact that the detail in this area is just great. And once you've reached this very significant change in the region, you'll notice that there are a lot of bridges. And you'll make it here to Camp Tranquil. Once you make it to Camp Tranquil, you'll see an Elzen, two Elzens, and two Hirons. Okay. Doctorette. All right. Doctorette appears to have caught scent of something. Except, sniff, sniff. Its unmistakable smell of Chocobo clings to you, adventurer. Would I be correct in assuming that you own your own trusty seed? Ah, I thought so. Now tell me, is your bird battle trained? If not, you might consider seeking advice from Liculat over at Bent Branch Meadows. This guardian native is something of a prodigy in all matters concerning our fine feathered friends. He should be able to help you in attaining a greater infinity with your bird. Alright, now that we've accepted the quest, guys, I almost forgot. You know what time it is. Raise your glasses. Alright. So we're going to have to go to Bench Branch Meadows. So we go ahead and click it, and we obviously can see it's in the Central Shroud. And it's going to be in... Okay, so we already have the waypoint. If you guys have not ventured that, you should have, seeing as it's one of the first camps you do travel to, because it's obviously New Gridania is just north of it. So you can either run, make the chance to either run, to either travel there by foot, but I'm going to teleport there. But I just wanted to point out, I'm pretty sure this is a big thing in the story that I've not experienced yet. So just going around, looking around the beautiful scenery. I noticed this. Oops! Oh, I noticed this Gysahl right over here. The Gysahl, basically the human-esque race, but they have horns. This was off of, I believe the race kind of originated off of Final Fantasy Tactics Advance 2, or I believe it was Final Fantasy Tactics, just off the original, the Game Boy Advance version of Final Fantasy Tactics. They're basically humanoid characters with horns coming out of their heads. Of course, these guys, they are one with nature, so since they're so one with nature, they adapted and growed horns, basically signifying their connection to nature. We're surrounded by two Chocobo. I'm pretty sure that's going to unlock a quest later on. People who are further than me will probably say that, yeah, this is a very significant person to talk to, and I just thought that was very interesting that she's just chilling out here with two Muggles. Very adorable. Alright, with that said, let's go ahead and dismount. And we're going to teleport to Branch Meadows. Woo, teleporting. Yes, I put all my old gear on. I know this is not the optimal gear, but it just looks so good. I'm going to be hitting the dungeon that actually gives you the next dungeon set, which actually looks really sweet. I'll be making a video of that one. The Central Shroud. We're going to the Central Shroud, and while we wait, guys, raise your glasses and cheer with me. Cheers. Ooh. Alright, so we're gonna head over to the west. Running, hit sprint. I can get on my Chocobo, whichever. Doesn't matter. Oh, okay, this would make sense seeing I was in the stables. Alright, what's up, brah? Greetings, adventurers. There's something you need? You wish to have your Chocobo trained in combat. This is no small request you make. Riding your bird is one thing. Asking it to take hurt in your name is quite another. I will help you train your Chocobo, but on the promise that you will never undauntedly expose it to danger. And do I have your word? Yeah, sure, because I just won't totally send it because I'm going to get totally messed up by a bunch of NPC mobs and then run. Very well. To begin, we will need a bunch of geisha greens. You have my leave to pick one of the fields of yonder. Return here when you have it. Alright, so we're going to click on our quest again. It should show us where it is. I guess it does not. Oh, it's over there. Okay, we gotta zoom in a little. Okay, so it's in that orange circle right there. Okay, let's ride the thing that we're actually trying to chain. Train to fight with me. Fight with me. You have my axe. Oh, okay, so it's basically right. It wasn't even that dang far. Basically, the whole patch of geisha greens right here. Go ahead and pick them. That is a Final Fantasy staple. The geisha greens. Geisha greens. I don't know how to pronounce this, man. All these times I've been playing Final Fantasies, I've been calling geisha greens. Have you acquired the greens? Oh, yes, I have. There you go. Superb. Then we'll get straight to it. Doubtless you already know this, but chocobos are highly fond of geisha greens. They love the leafy vegetables so much, in fact, that they will completely forget their fears in the face of danger. Sound like a dodo. Thus, by feeding your bird these greens, you should prevail upon it to fight beside you, and then, once called, it will be up to you to direct its actions as you see fit. You will find the chocobo inherently responsible to a number of geisha greens commands. Give your bird an order, and it will act accordingly and the best of its ability. This simple yet effective methodology was developed by one Fortempt family, one of the foremost house of Isgrad. And that concludes your lesson. Really? That's it? Honestly? And introduce your lessons, of course, it's not enough to merely hear the practice, but one must venture forth to attempt it oneself. Summon your chocobo with a bunch of geisha greens, and together make your way to Solon Haven. Oh, okay, so he's actually going to make me do it. The brood Zist. Proud the area ought to be a suitable challenge for your companion. Put down 3 of them and return here. And lastly, by way of advice, I would recommend you keep your ample supply of geisha greens on your person at all times. Our resident vendor will be able to provide you with as much as you can. Alright, so of course a little tutorial will pop up. In addition to riding him, you can also summon chocobos to fight alongside of you. Do so, you'll first acquire geisha greens, this chocobo's favorite, blah 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 blah. Okay, so I do have a set because I thought I was able to summon him sooner. Okay, so where am I actually going? I'm going here. I'm going to show you guys here only in New Gridania where you can actually buy them. So go ahead and head into New Gridania. Whee! Teleporting you. Whoop! And there are the gold spammers. Man, it's getting crazy, those gold spammers. I hope Square does something with that soon. And my screen just went off, but that's okay. It's crazy. My screen's been going off lately. And I'm here. Okay. When we're in the map area. Okay. Well, right, the main crystal. There's always a main crystal in every city. I'm hitting all like every button, but I'm in them. Okay. So once you go to crystal, you're gonna head west, northwest here. You're gonna see this satchel right here. Head over there. I believe this is where this is at. Black Rabbit Trader. Okay, you're gonna purchase tools. And there they are. Geisha greens right there. Very easy. And plus you got a bunch of pets here you can buy. I got the Hamlet #1 whistle. You can get a little bomb and then a Chocobo hatchling. You know, let's go ahead and buy a Chocobo hatchling. And use it. Go into our character. Nope, not character. We're going to go into actions. Pets? No, not pets. Sorry, minions. Kind of confusing. We're going to head and summon him. Since we are doing a Chocobo thing. Hey, little buddy. Hey, little buddy. How you doing? I'm doing okay. Whoa, that doesn't sound like it. Okay, let's go back and teleport to. I know this guy's spinning a lot of gil, but I just want to hurry this guys up for you. You guys have the choice of just running to these areas, saving yourself some money. Guys, cheers. I am ready. I'm ready. And it says, let's go ahead and eat some sketty. I have no idea why I just said that. Here we go ahead and summon Ifrit. And I just joined a fate. These fates are crazy in making. I've actually kind of said like I don't want to do the fate farming just so I can experience the game more and just do the quest. Okay, so. Oh, did I? Oh shoot! I went to the wrong one because I'm an idiot. Teleport. We want to go to the branch. Meadows. And you guys got to unfortunately sit through another teleport. I am so sorry, guys. Oh, shoot. Good thing it didn't take that long. Okay. And now we want to head to the west. So let's jump on the companion that we're going to be attacking. Look at that. We got like 2 things following us. Plus we're riding a mount. And plus we're going to learn how to make that mount fight for us. Fight for us! Fight for us! Fight for us! Cactus fight the giant buddy fight for us! Shining claw! I have no idea what the hell that was, don't ask. So we're gonna climb up this big branch. Dun dun dun. Final Fantasy is an RPG, the RPG for me, the only one for me. Jumpu. Okay, we're looking for this, so it looks like we gotta fight to this. Okay, fight to Birdu. Okay, we'll jump off, so we're gonna activate the Geisha Greens, use that. Ordering your Chocobo. Oh, okay, so it basically tells our minion to go away. So as a summoner, you can have basically 2 pets out. That's a little OP. Let's just see how it works out. Once summoned to battle, your Chocobo will remain with you for 30 minutes on Earth time, or until it suffers injury grievous enough to make him flee. To give your companion orders, use the command located under the companion in the action trait interface. Or Chocobo is free stance, dismiss your companion, and withdraw. Okay, we use a branch of Geisha Greens to summon the steed again. Okay, so we're gonna go in here, actions and traits, companion. So you have it all right here, withdraw, follow. Basically all the commands that you would usually get if you were a summoner or a arcanist, everything. So we're gonna do attack stance. Put it down here real quick because we our pet bar is already filled up. You guys can customize this so you have an additional bar. I'm just using this right now. I'll get all that stuff organized. Hey, you stole my bird. Alright, whatever. Alright, attack stance. Execute action. Let's go ahead and just well shoot, it's an attack stance. Let's go ahead and fight. Okay, so they both, there you go. Both of them are just going after them. Can they actually keep the aggro off me? Looks like they can. Okay, let's throw some dots on this. This should be easy peasy lemon squeezy. So look at that. That's ridiculous. Alright, so by the time I got 4 spells off, these guys are basically killed these guys. So I have 2 pets, basically. That's kind of crazy. Bosom buddies. Oh, cool. I got an achieve. Your Chocobo's rank increase as it and will earn skill points, SP. These points can be used to acquire new companion-specific actions and traits. There are 3 different skill trees you can choose from your Chocobo: Defender, Attacker, and Healer. When your Chocobo acquires its first skill from any of these trees, it will also learn a tree stance. Activate the defensive stance will turn your Chocobo into defensive-minded stalwart. The attacker stance will transfer your Chocobo to an offensive force, and finally the healer stance will have your Chocobo focus on restoring your HP rather than participating in the battle. So basically your Chocobo has a skill tree, and to get to that you need to go into your character list, click on companion, and bam, there you go. It has 3 skills that go down. So there is skill trees in this game. It's just for your Chocobo. How you choose your Chocobo skills is entirely up to you. Remember, once your action or traits has been purchased, that purchase cannot be undone. Wow, okay. Think about how you wish to use your Chocobo in battle and choose that path progression wisely. Okay, guys, so with that said, these are permanent. They might change that in a patch later on, or the person who telling you to who can change your skills on your person, they'll probably let you do that. You have 1 SP at this time. I'm not going to make a specific I'm not going to give a specific path right now. I'm going to probably have to think about that for a little bit. Okay, now you're thinking, okay, what is the drawbacks of actually having your Chocobo out? The Chocobo, when you fight, will actually take away a certain amount of experience. I believe it was 20% of your max experience. And as you can see, one of my viewers put a awesome suggestion for my name, so it's Tequila Mockingbird is the name of my Chocobo. I thought that was an awesome name. Whoever did that, thank you so much. That was a great name. So Tequila and me are going to kick butt. So we need to kill 3 more of these giant ass birds, and wow, there's a lot of people in competition for me for this quest as it is. So let's see if we can. Nope. Oh, he already. Yeah. Okay. Thanks, Ifrit. There you go. So Tequila will go in and jump in and help Ifrit fight as well. I'm pretty sure. Let me see. Can I heal Tequila? Yes, I can. All right. So basically, before it falls before a certain amount of health, like every other thing, it's basically it will flee if it basically dies. Instead of dying, we'll just run away. So this is really kind of cool. So I really like this effect. That's the fact I just got 2 pets. That's ridiculous. All right, get on with yourself. Get into Tequila. I'm just gonna have you basic, but I'm just gonna be attacking for now, so we make this go faster. So this is ridiculous. So this will make leveling go a little faster, but you're still getting those points taken away from you to level your Chocobo up. So I would suggest this for people who don't have pet classes like archers, conjurers, thaumaturges to help you. And I would make, if you're planning on having your class main be those characters that need to stay away from the battle and not get hit. Tank otherwise would probably want to level their Chocobo to be more of a healer type class, and the physicals will probably say, you know what, let's physical who can get in the fight and take a little bit of damage. The best way to do that is, of course, in the fight as soon as you possibly can, so go ahead and put an attacker in there. Those are only my suggestions, guys. Those are not, you know, what has to be done. Those are just basically my suggestions. It would kind of complement your class at that point. Alright, so I need to shoo you away. I don't... Okay, did I not learn how... Okay, so... Go back to companion. Follow, withdraw. So I probably have to... Okay, yeah, so yes, you can withdraw it. I put it in here, it's a command. So I'm gonna have to put a new bar on my stuff here soon. Freak, what are you doing? Oh, wow, you're an aggressive mofo. But yeah, those are my suggestions for Chocobos. I will probably... I would probably make mine a healer, because seeing the fact that I already have a pet, and once later down the line I will get Titan Aggie, and I will basically have I'll have each 3 types of pets. I'll probably make mine a healing, because there is no healing pet for the summoner at that point. So you could basically make a 3-man team of yourself, Titan as the tanker, you as the DPS or your summoner, and then your Chocobo companion can be the healer, basically staying out of the battle so you don't have to worry about it dying. Yeah, no. Jump. Ow. That fall damage. Oh, ow, ow, ow. Alright, so but guys, like I said, these are only suggestions. Play the way you want to play. If you want to just, I don't know, have a full team, like just be a tank and have a tank Chocobo and have him take the hate off of you while you concentrate mostly on your damaging skills, then go for that. If you're DPS class and you're worried that you're going to die, make your Chocobo a healer, and so you have something to stand back and help you heal while you're doing all the DPS. If you're a healing class and you want your Chocobo to do most of the damage, have him do that, or, you know. Alright, let's turn this baby in. So you successfully negotiated with your first few battles with your Chocobo. Well done. Tell me, how did it feel? Was it not supremely assuring fighting with your feathered companion? Your Chocobo can make up for shortcomings or build upon your strength. Indeed, there are countless ways the two of you might complement one another. Through some experimentation, you will come to find the appropriate approach that it serves you best. And we got it done. And we got 7,000 XP for it. Yay! To freak. Alright, so heck, let's go ahead and summon a freak. That's pretty much it, guys. I really appreciate you joining me. And I want to thank everybody who's watching me, guys. Please, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for joining me, watching my videos. Guys, if you have any questions, I will, if I can't answer them right away in the comments below, I will try to fit them inside my videos so you guys can watch it, because everyone learns in different ways. Look at that guy, like 2 little, yeah, we're like the 3 caballeros. We're 3 caballeros. I probably totally pronounced that wrong. But, yeah, so, yeah, I'll try to get to your questions if I can't get them right away, I'll try to put it in a later video. Guys, if you like your time with me, please like, subscribe, leave a comment below with questions or anything like that. Guys, help the channel grow. I will be probably putting all the money into a hard drive to record more videos, and then later on investing in the graphics card. Help the channel anyway. $1, 50 cents, or whatever. Just humor me for every little bit helps. Thank you so much, guys. And I still have the link to Rachel Designs, to a person to help me with that cool little design that I probably put in the beginning of the video. Thanks again. Thank you so much, guys. And as always, raise your glasses. Cheers, and game on. Chocobo! Chocobo! Oh, more like a wolf. I already did that. Now, at the same time, I've also unlocked the Scholar. Okay. So, of course, now these ones are going to be the ones that change. So when you change, of course, you're going to get this massive cooldown on your skills. While we wait for the cooldown, it's pretty... There's an advantage at this point right now in the game to where, as an Arcanist, you have access to do different skills that are pretty easy to get to. So, as a Scholar, I first want to unlock... I'm sorry, as the